So the Garden Tales JP server just got released recently, and a lot of comments, a lot of messages, a lot of private DMs actually asked whether or not I will play the JP server or whether or not like I will cover the contents of the JP server. So with regards to covering the contents of the server, I'll say yes. If there's any content which are different from the global as well as the KRL server, I'll definitely cover the contents. But whether or not I'll play, the answer is no. And there's actually quite a few reasons to that, and I'd like to take this video as an opportunity to explain my point. And the first reason why I will not play the JP server is because I don't see any potential differences in terms of the stories of the game itself. Yes, the game does have voice actors. The game in JP does have a different art. It has a lot of different features which the global site hasn't gotten yet, or has gotten the feature before the global site. So that's definitely something new to the game itself. But the fundamental structure or the strong point of the game, which is the story, probably won't change much, because honestly speaking, I've played the KRL server, I've played the global server, and I have some interactions with some of the mainland players as well. So overall, the story of the game doesn't really change. The story of the game is just presented in a different language, with maybe a different art style for the JP server. So honestly speaking, I can't bring myself to clear the story once more, because I already have multiple accounts, and I finished up to the latest world for my multiple accounts already. So having to repeat the whole story again just isn't refreshing for me. And I'm not somebody who creates the account just for the sake of like showing off new units every single season. I actually spend time to play the game within the different accounts and make sure that my account is strong enough to compete within the arena aspects of the game. So most of my accounts are within the masters and above rank within the different game modes. So let's say I do decide to play the JP arena, I'm probably gonna get somewhere close to that rank as well. And yeah, honestly speaking, it's just not gonna be refreshing for me. And that's one of the main reasons why I don't want to play the JP server. And the second reason is because I have other game projects in mind, like I am playing other games and creating contents for other games as well. And Garden Tales just isn't a game which I want to refresh all the different contents over again. So for this part, yes, I think it might affect the channel a bit, because Garden Tales is the main driver for the channel. But I personally think that I don't want to just stick to one game always. I don't want to stick to one game for years and years to come. So I want to switch up my style and try to find other games which are suitable for the channel as well. So that's why I'm shifting my time and effort towards other games other than Garden Tales. And I think the third reason why I do not want to make an account in JP is because I don't really want to play the arena in JP. Not because I don't want to compete there, but rather I don't want to spoil the beginner's experience. Because I think for a new game in the JP server, players there might want to have fun trying out different builds and stuff, instead of always going after the meta, even though the game will eventually turn to the meta aspects of the game. But as somebody with a lot of experience and knowing the in and outs of the game, with the different team compositions, what are the strong units, what are the stronger combos, I'm pretty confident that if I do play in the JP arena, I'll definitely do well there. But it's gonna spoil the beginner's experience for some of the newer JP players, which has never experienced the game before. So I kinda don't want that to happen, because there will be a bunch of experienced players from the global side playing the JP server, and then they will beat up the newer players of the JP server, which doesn't know the mechanics, doesn't know the team composition, doesn't really know about the different party buffs and combos that they can pull off. So that's one of the reasons why I don't want to go to the JP server as well. And lastly, the most important point is because I want to maintain the quality of my stream contents within the different arena game modes. So I have currently 4 different contents that can compete at the highest level of arena for both the KR as well as the Asia server. So they are my main accounts, my Oni Night, as well as my Like account. So all these accounts takes up a lot of my time for maintenance, to make sure that they're consistently powerful and to make sure that there's progression within the account so that I can compete at the highest level. So I want to make sure that this quality of my account is maintained, and that's why I won't want to spend my effort on another account, because honestly speaking, it's really tiring to already run 4 accounts, and having an additional will not help with it. And that concludes the few reasons why I won't be playing in the Garden Tales JP server. So personally, I think the JP server could be better than the global one, because they really put in a lot of effort in terms of changing out the character designs as well as inviting voice actors to voice for the individual characters. So that's definitely something that's refreshing. But all these additional changes just isn't enough to attract me to make content for the JP server, so that's why I'm not doing it. But for those of you guys who are playing the JP server, I hope that you guys are having fun, you guys are enjoying the alternative version of Garden Tales, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!